t-shirt right here. Fight terrorism by domestic. That's normal stuff. You know, make sure to support Normal. This is the group putting together the event tonight, PhillyNORML. We have a table right over here, working on marijuana law reform every single day right here in the city of Liberty, Philadelphia. Spreading out across Pennsylvania. We've got a medical marijuana bill open in the state. And we also have something very special here in Philadelphia. That's pot culture. We have our own pot culture at Philadelphia. We are the fabric of pop culture. And with us tonight is the author of Pot Culture. This is my good friend Steve Bloom. He writes for the website right now, celebstoner.com. He's a former editor at High Times Magazine. And he's been covering marijuana in America as a hardcore journalist for quite some time. His new book is Pot Culture, the A to Z guide to stoner language and life. It's available back there on the table. It's also available on Amazon.com. There is a copy of it right there. And Steve was the one who saved 420 at the Boston Freedom Rally this year. New Jersey Normal, PhillyNORML were there, and it was Steve Bloom who saved the 420 moment. Thank you, Steve, for saving 420 in Boston this year. But I give you Steve Bloom here of Celeb Center. Make sure to give a big round of applause and stop back and see the book as well. Here you go, Steve.
That's a great welcome. Thank you very much, Chris Goldstein. Couldn't do it without him. PhillyNORML, New Jersey Normal. I'm very excited to be here today. I'm here in the city of brotherly buds. All right, so we're all buds here tonight. And I think what's happening in New Jersey is going to bleed right over to Pennsylvania, and Pennsylvania's going to legalize medical marijuana soon, right? Here you are. I'm from New York, and we're trying to do the same. And, you know, we know that the laws that have been passed are a little restrictive in New Jersey, but hopefully it'll still benefit enough people that it'll matter. And it's important enough right now that 14 states have medical marijuana. That's a great thing. So I am the publisher of celebstoner.com. It's a marijuana news website with a slant towards celebrities and drugs. And we focus on our favorite top celeb stoners, people like Snoop Dogg and Cheech and Chong and Willie Nelson and Bill Maher, and it could be a whole host of people. And what we do is we follow their lives and what they do in their careers, their movies, their art, their music, and we also document the marijuana news. So what I want to do right now is do a little Celeb Stoner headlines. Directly from Celeb Stoner right now, this is what's in the news. Anything more like a manga. All right, Willie Nelson cancels show, band bus busted. True enough, this happened just yesterday. All right, carpal tunnel sufferer Willie Nelson was unable to perform last night in North Carolina due to terrible pain in his left hand, the same one that was operated on in 2004. He hopes to finish up the tour after taking a break this weekend. The cancellation may have had something to do with 6 members of Nelson's band and entourage being cited for marijuana possession and moonshine possession just before the start of the show last night. What do you think about that? Is that ridiculous? So now Willie's got a bad hand and they're busting his band. Not cool. All right, so now there's an event called Canapalooza. Anybody hear of that? That was going to happen that was scheduled to happen so just one day after officially announcing that Canapalooza would take place in Las Vegas in March. Mandalay Bay pulled the plug on the first-time pot trade show. Will Canapalooza move to another location? We're exploring our options, they say. The following statement was issued yesterday. We regret to inform all fans who are eagerly anticipating Canapalooza, the event in Mandalay Bay, has declined to cancel our contract for space, and therefore we will not be able to hold the event. We are incredibly disappointed. That's a bummer, right? I mean, there is good news out there, but that is kind of a bummer. I mean, it was supposed to be a really cool event. And that's, of course, that's out west. Now, here we're with Normal, but there's been a lot of news lately about the marijuana policy project. Anybody been following the MPP scandal? Well, we've had the latest update about the MPP. In a scathing cover story in the Washington City paper, Amanda Hess exposes the culture of sexual harassment at the marijuana policy project. Even suspended MPP Executive Director Rob Campy concedes I used inappropriate language to nearly everyone on staff. Isn't that weird? Of course, there's a lot worse than that. Campy admits to having sex with a subordinate, a female employee. On August 6, 7 staffers resigned over the incident, among other things. And the MPP board placed Campy on a 3-month leave on January 18th. So Campy, about the incident in hand, and I know it's a little detailed here, but it's important. If I had a different attitude towards sex, if I had a more healthy attitude towards sex, I would not have hooked up with that night. It's kind of weird, but then Tommy Chong, talking about Rob Campy and the MPP thing, I think I can share this to you, it's up on the website. He was doing an interview with Marijuana Radio, and he says, it's ridiculous. It shows that Rob, this is Rob Campia, is successful anyway. When people start worrying about who you're fucking, then you're really successful. Look at Tiger Woods. He's in good company. So I don't think Tommy Chong really gets it. He says, I'm just pardoned from all the Republican scandals. And then Tommy Chong went on to say about his relationship with the NPP and NORML. He says, what I like about the NPP is that they'll really put their money where their heart is, and I love that. They've made changes, visual changes. I like NORML, but NPP seem to have a better game plan to me. What do you think about that? I thought so. All right, a little boo for Tommy Chong. Okay. So Obama nominates Leonhardt. This is Michelle Leonhardt. No, it gets like serious news on the website too. Like the President Obama couldn't find anyone to replace Michelle Leonhardt, the current deputy administrator DEA. So he promotes her to the top position of the anti-drug agency. Really? So Dale Garinger of the California NORML says about this, it's a profound disappointment to all of us who had hoped Obama would bring meaningful change to Washington. Now I will say that Obama has brought meaningful change to the DEA to the extent that he's stopped them from going after dispensaries in California and Colorado. But this is not a very cool move, so kind of like a boo for Obama on that one. Boo. So that's just like some of the things that we like to break up at Celeb Stoner. It could be news, it could be music, it could be movies. For instance, movies. Anybody seen a good Stoner movie lately? Any Stoner movie fans out here? Well, I'm a big fan of Stoner movies. I'm such a big fan of Stoner movies that I'm writing a book about it. My next book is called Reefer Madness, the Ultimate Stoner Film Guide. So I've been watching probably more Stoner movies than anybody in the world. I've spent the last year and a half with my co-author, Shirley Halper, and we've been watching everything. So I really would appreciate fans of my book, Pod Culture, right here, that you would come out and grab a copy of Reefer Movie Madness when it comes out later this year. So I really thank you so much. I'd like you to come to Celeb Stoner. I'd like you to go over there to the booth and say hello. And I do have some copies of Pod Culture left. I'm signing them today. They're getting rare. I noticed a copy on eBay the other day for $37. Only $20 over there right now. So thank you very much. A big hand for Chris Goldstein. We couldn't have legalized medical marijuana in New Jersey without him. Let's hand for Chris Goldstein right now.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Steve Bloom of Hot Culture and CelebStoner.com. I'll tell you, I have a blog of a Celeb Stoner, and it covers a lot of topics out there. Steve gave me a great rundown. Somebody should give this guy a show right here. Somebody should give this guy a show right here, because I'll tell you, that was a great rundown of the stories out there. Make sure to go to CelebStoner.com. Go to PhillyNORML.org for all the latest headlines here locally. We're working on reform every single day.